Got some blue eggs.
Okay. We're live. Welcome,
Yay.
everybody. Hello. We can see a few of you in the comments already. Fantastic to have you with us. So who have we got in the comments? I can see Sarah Lynn Rand. Sarah Lynn, great to have you with us. Rachel Burns, wonderful. Tina Almstad, not so wonderful. Maddie, fantastic to have you with us. If you're watching, please do let us know who's tagging along, who exactly we're making a fool of ourselves up in front of.
I'm so excited.
It's great to have you with us. Just back in the comments, we'd love to know who's around.
This is brilliant. And Rachel, you asked about a Zoom code, but we don't need a Zoom code because we're live on YouTube. We're going to cook today some pancakes live on here, and hopefully you've got the ingredients, or you can do your own recipes, and we're just going to have some fun and see how it goes. We've not done this before, so it's going to be great. Andy, what is your favourite topping?
My favourite topping, I'm quite classic. I like banana.
Hi, Alison.
Banana and honey.
Banana and honey, interesting.
Banana and honey is what I'm going for. And the comments I can see an Alison Carpenter, welcome. Welcome to the Carpenter tribe. Hope you're all there in the kitchen. And Rachel G, fantastic to have you with us. Hello, Rachel.
Exciting. So why don't you pop in the chat what your favourite pancake topping is, and we're going to try and keep an eye on that and reply to you, and we'll put some of them up here just to see what everyone's into. Amazing. Someone else, I think someone said Nutella. Sarah Lynn said she's gone for sour cream, bananas and raspberries. That's interesting. Nutella and lemon.
Wow.
Yeah, sour cream, bananas and raspberries. Oh, and Rachel G says, no, it's just lemon and sugar. All about the lemon and sugar. I have to say I'm a lemon and sugar person. It's quite an go that way. It's quite an interesting combination, lemon and sugar, but I do like it. Anything sweet, to be honest. Yeah. Brilliant. So let's give it a reminder of, Tom says this is flipping exciting. Get ready for the puns. They're going to be rolling. Hopefully, courtesy of Andy. It's probably this pancake really. It's really crept up on us this year. Very good, Sarah Lynn.
Love it so much.
We are going to do some jokes throughout the evening, so do send in your puns and your jokes. And also, we're just going to go for a reminder of the equipment and the ingredients that we need. And I think Ostina is going to join us in a minute as well. So we're going to have a guest appearance from Ostina, which is amazing. So we're going to need, of course, a frying pan or something to on your hob. Andy, have you got a sieve? I do drink flour.
I've got a sieve, but I quite like just pouring the flour as is.
You can just pour it in, or you can sieve it. We probably need a spoon, which I currently haven't got on me, or you could do a ladle. You could ladle it out to put it into the pan. Maybe a whisk, or you could do just a fork. You could whisk it with a fork. A spatula for flipping the pancakes later on. That's a really fun part of Pancake Day. Probably a measuring bowl and a bowl and some scales to measure, and you need to bring your appetite. That is definitely on the ingredients list. No, Rachel Burns saying her kids are going crazy. I hope they've got an appetite. Andy, have you got an appetite?
I've got an appetite. I'm ready to eat.
Excellent. Well, we can't do that just yet. Now, we have to cook it first, unless you bought pre-made ones. So we're going to run through the actual ingredients that we need, that we're going to make on this recipe, but obviously you can make your own recipe. Andy says he sometimes does one a bit different, and Ostina is going to join us in a minute just to talk about vegan or gluten-free or dairy-free options. So for this one that we're going to make today, we need 110 grams or 4 ounces of plain flour. 110 grams or 4 ounces. And we need a pinch of salt. You need 2 eggs. Interestingly, I have found some blue eggs. I don't think they taste any different, but my kids are very excited about those. eggs, and you'll need 200 millilitres or 7 fluid ounces of milk mixed with 75 millilitres or 3 fluid ounces of water. So just a little bit of water, but mainly milk. And 50 grams, which is 2 ounces of butter. Brilliant. Now I'm wondering if Ostina has arrived yet. If we could get her on the screen. Yay, Ostina! Good to see you.
Hi, everyone.
This is amazing. Say that again.
Happy Pancake Day.
Pancake Day. And I believe it was also your birthday at the weekend, wasn't it?
Yes, on Friday.
Happy belated birthday for you. Amazing.
Birthday, Ostina.
Amazing.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Excellent.
Ostina, I've just gone through the pancake recipe we're going to use today, and we've talked about things like eggs and flour. Now, what if people are vegan or dairy intolerant or can't have gluten? You've got a few ideas for that, haven't you?
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm doing the keto diet, so I can't have any flour, wheat flour, gluten as such, and I can't really have milk. So there's a recipe that has almond flour.
Almond flour,
Which is,
nice.
Yeah, which is grounded almonds, almond milk, which has no sugar. I know it doesn't sound as wonderful, but then you have sweeteners, artificial sweeteners or natural sweeteners that you can find. So I've got that one. Butter is fine, and eggs, and a pinch of cinnamon.
Oh,
And
good.
Yeah, cinnamon, a pinch of cinnamon. And if anyone wants something a bit sweeter on top, they can add their syrups and stuff like that. There are a few sugar-free syrups that they can get that are tasty. I don't have any at the moment, but yeah, there are quite a few alternatives. They wouldn't actually.
Could use maybe vegetable oil.
Yep, vegetable oil.
Probably miss out the eggs.
Yeah. Yep, or you could get an egg substitute if you can't have eggs, because you still want to make it fluffy. And if you want to make it just a bit fluffier, you can add some baking powder in there.
Good idea.
Yep, so get nice and fluffy.
It makes it a bit fluffier, doesn't it? If you want it to just be like that. That is amazing.
And also I found that if you want to make them round and not runny or oblong or like a smiley face, use a flat pan, not a pan that has like a slight arch in the middle, because then everything will run to the sides.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it's got a flat bottom, then it's fine. And then you can add in whatever you want. So you can add in crushed blueberries. There's sugar-free chocolate, or you can use a higher concentrate of chocolate that's like 90% chocolate with less milk solids in there. So you can make it
kind of cut out some of that dairy and the sugars and this.
Yeah,
and that's you're making it as well.
Yeah, and if you're making it for the kids, you can always add in. You can always get their maple syrups or maybe agave syrup.
Yes,
which is more natural,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is great. Val, thanks for hopping on the call. I see that you're going to be cooking along with things.
I am. I'm going to go make some right now because I'm going to save some for tomorrow for breakfast. Can just pop them in the toaster.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Especially if they're thicker, not the crepes, if they're the thicker ones.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Ostina. Maybe we'll get you to come back at the end and show us what you've made.
Okay. All right. See you guys. Have fun.
Brilliant.
Great to see loads of people in the comments. Kate Lambert, welcome. Fantastic to see you. We've got a dodgy character, Zach Carpenter. Welcome, Zach.
Fiona, it's good to see you. Or read
Fiona. Come to check her friend Ostina's doing okay. Very good, very good. If you haven't said hello yet, please just put it in the comments. We'd love to know who's around, what your favourite toppings are, who you're with.
What your favourite pancake joke is. Now, we've had one from Sarah Lynn already, and I know this is your favourite. But Kate, what did Kate say? She said, I've lost that now, prosciutto and cheese, savoury. We didn't say savoury. I'm so focused on the sweet pancakes. Didn't talk a lot about savoury. Very good. Now, if you have got some pancake jokes, we'd love to hear those. Andy, I know, I know you have been looking forward to this all week. Hello to Daniel Tam as well. Thanks for waving. And Damien.
And the Taylors are here. Hello, Grace and Clara. Hope you're cooking away very well. Lovely to see you.
Andy, have you got a pancake joke for us?
I've got some terrible pancake jokes. They really are absolutely awful.
That's the only kind, isn't it? Come on, we need to hear one.
Okay, why, like me, are pancakes not good singers?
I don't know, Andy. Why, like you, are pancakes not good singers?
They're too flat.
They're too
you
flat.
get what you pay for, people. You get what you pay for.
Actually, I've got one. What do bus drivers put on their pancakes?
What do bus drivers put on their pancakes? I don't know. What do bus drivers put on their pancakes?
Traffic jam.
Way.
There we go. Can't get better than that, folks. On a Tuesday night. Excellent.
The viewing figures for
Oh my God. They just put a thumbs down sign. What is going on?
tough crowd, this tough crowd.
It's a tough crowd. Okay, we're going to get started. As we get started, we're going to try to talk about Shrove Tuesday and pancakes and where they came from, and maybe what pancakes look like in other countries and things like that. So as we start, I think we'll put some flour into the bowl. So you're going to need, where are those measurements again? 110 grams or 4 ounces of flour. Now Andy just puts his a plain flour. Andy says he puts his straight into the bowl. I do mine through a sieve just to get a bit more air into it. Oh, I've gone way over. Let's get some of that out. 110 grams. Way over. Now I've gone under. This is what's happening. How does Jamie Oliver do this live on TV? Camera angles anyway, to be honest. Okay.
We've got Jenny Dance on. Great to see you, Jenny. Oh, the jokes. Yeah, they are getting bad.
There's some good jokes. Jen Ladanzo loves Andy's hat. I love that too, Andy. Look at your lovely hat. Just dressing up for the occasion. I love it. Baked beans. Oh, pancake. Is that cobs? I've never heard of that before. Okay, and then we'll put in. Oh, is that better? I've just been told off because you can't see my bowl. Okay, a tiny pinch of salt in.
A little bit of salt, okay.
Don't put too much. And then, I need a little, sorry. Let me get my spatula. Make a little well in the middle.
The Protheros are on board. Jan and Dave, good to see you.
And then you add your eggs to the well in the middle. Oh, got my blue eggs, but they're not blue on the inside, which is the news. So I've got my eggs in the middle, in my well.
Stuart, good to see you, mate. Happy Pancake Day to you as well. So wonderful to see so many people dropping in.
It is amazing.
A little bit of fun tonight. A little bit of fun.
And then you just need to mix it round and round, and it will be quite lumpy, so don't worry about it because we haven't got our milk mixture in it yet. So actually it kind of like, it may look like that, completely stuck in your whisk, or if you're doing it with a fork, you can mix it with a fork. It will be quite lumpy, but don't worry because the milk will even it out.
Little tip for you, if you do it with a fork, double up on the forks. Two forks at a time.
Oh, that's interesting, Andy. I didn't ever knew. That's good. And then all we need to do is pour in our mixture of milk and water. You can pour it in gradually, little by
And the
little.
merrymans are here. They're saying it's a whiskey situation.
Oh, that is good. That is good for Merriman. Liking that.
It's actually most people's dream to be whisked away by Phil Merriman.
Oh my goodness. He's on a roll now. You're in for it, people. That is it now. Okay, mine's not actually coming out of the whisk, but it will do. You might need to give it a slight whack on the side of the bowl.
We've got some personal anecdotes coming out in the comments section. Oh, Maddie, well, I can say that my first teenager pancakes to raise the challenge and impress a guy, I made them with Sprite and it stuck to the pan all the time, but tasted like lemon.
That is really interesting. That is very interesting.
Failed dating stories. You didn't come for that, but you're getting it.
And Phil Greaves not got pancakes tonight. You've got a great greasy bake-off for a bit of a change.
Oh.
Like photos of the results of that. But so mine, the lumps are kind of evened out now, and it should have the kind of consistency of a thin cream. And you can just keep whisk, whisk, whisk to get rid of some of those lumps. Andy, what does yours look like? Very good. I should have had a Oh, here's a little.
Hey, Nate Dog.
Hello.
Lovely to see you, mate.
Hi. Did you were you on Doug's phone earlier making all those comments?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Make sure my 12 pancakes are ready by 7.
Okay, you're not having 12 pancakes. They'll be ready before 7, I hope. There we go. Now, so, and then I forgot the next bit. And then for these ones, we actually melt a little bit, about 50 grams or 2 ounces of the butter. We melt that and then mix that in. And then we'll use the rest of the butter to grease the pan for when we cook. So the way I'm actually going to do that is I'm going to put it in my microwave very quickly.
Just in the comments, oh gosh, we're seeing some people. Joey, great to see you. Are you a recipe follower to the letter, or are you more of a freewheeler? I like to consider myself more of an artist, so I just do it by feel. But Lesley, she's a bit more of a, I don't know what the word would be, Pharisee, maybe. Pharisee.
Nice word, please. How dare you? That's so rude.
She's more bound to the law.
If
Those of us who are born of the Spirit, we blow where we please.
If I don't follow the recipe, it comes out really awful.
Any song requests? I'm up for a bit of singing tonight. I think I could work my way into the worship band by the end of the evening. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, we could have a vote at the end.
Are they ready yet?
Oh my goodness, never work with children. My dog's probably going to come in a minute. And
You know what? I quite often bake pancakes on a Saturday morning, and my song of choice whilst I'm making the pancakes is Bob Seger, Old Time Rock and Roll.
I don't know that one, Andy. What is that one?
You've not?
Pancake legalism. That's right.
Oh, we got a song request. Frying without wings.
Who was that?
Phil Merriman.
I'm frying without.
Phil Merriman, Closet Westlife fan.
Oh my goodness. So,
hey, when you found that special thing.
So I've got about 50 grams of the butter that I've melted in my microwave very quickly, and I'm going to put that into the mixture. Actually, do you know, I always thought you could be an artist with cooking, but with baking you had to be more of a scientist and actually because I am a bit more of an artist when it comes to cooking. Anyway, that looks like a lot of butter. I'm just checking that.
I think scientifically it has been proven that if you sing whilst just stirring in the mixture, I believe I can fry. What a church to be a part of.
That looks like a lot of butter. I'm hoping that wasn't actually supposed to be 5 grams of butter.
Mine's going fine. Mine's going fine. I'm going to put my first ladleful in. Right.
So how have you done that? A bit of butter in there, heated it up.
Oh, it's absolute poetry going on in the Brims household.
Oh no, Alison Carpenter says she's had her first pancake disaster flipped onto the floor. Oh no.
So it's actually Lent tomorrow, isn't it?
It's right off anyway, isn't it? Oh, that's the first disaster. Can't be worse than Peppa Pig. On Peppa Pig, Daddy Pig flips up the pancake and it sticks to the ceiling. And then he looks up at it and it falls down on his face. That's a classic episode, that one. Right, looking. Oh my goodness. Well,
I believe I can fry. I believe I can touch the sky. Zach, are you listening? Why haven't you signed me up yet, mate?
No, I know it was a race. I didn't know it was a race. And actually, mine's not looking too good. I think I've messed up live on TV.
So it's Lent. It's Lent tomorrow. Lesley, tell us a little bit about Lent.
Okay, so just pouring that in. It's going to be 30 seconds on each side. For Lent, today is called Shrove Tuesday. We normally there's Christian tradition where you have a celebration meal and you eat all the fat and the good things and the rich food in your house, and then you do 40 days from tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, and you do 40 days of prayer and fasting and trying to get closer to the Lord. So that is a Christian tradition, and different countries celebrate it differently. So I'm going to try some accents now. In France, today, Shrove Tuesday is called Mardi Gras, which means Fat Tuesday. So I'm thinking maybe we should rename this event in our annual calendar. It's because you eat the richer or the fatty foods and you get 40 days of fasting after that. Okay. In Germany, it's called, sorry about this accent, Fastnachtdienstag. Fastnachtdienstag.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No. I try. And in the Netherlands, the whole season is called Vastenavond.
Okay.
And Switzerland is called Goedisdienstag, which comes from the word Gudel, which means fat belly.
There we go.
In my estimation, this is a great day around certain parts of Europe. Andy, you used to live in Spain, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I was trying to remember. I can't remember much about Pancake Day in Spain.
Is it a big deal there?
I don't think it's that big over there.
I've heard it was called Carnival in Spain.
Carnival, yeah, there is Carnivales.
In Spain, Carnival, and I didn't realise that that's actually what the big Carnival in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil is actually like a Shrove Tuesday celebration before Lent.
Oh, great time to say we're missing Sal. We're missing Sal, aren't we? Sal, if you're watching.
Yeah.
We're cheering you on, mate. We're cheering you on.
Oh, Tina says we've got it right for Switzerland.
Ah.
Yeah.
We've had a good...
I'm hoping everybody else's pancakes are looking a little bit better than mine. Oh, Andy, that looks good.
Shall I go for a flip? Shall I go for a flip? I'm normally a spatula man, but hey, let's go.
Yeah, do it, Andy. I think mine's got too much butter in it. I think it was supposed to be 5 grams of butter, not 50. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, this is tension here. This is tension right now.
Oh, mine's burning.
It's been a while since I've done this. Here we go. Oh, nearly. Not quite. Almost. Do try this at home. Do try this at home. My first one, delish with salad and Tabasco. I misread that, Kate. I thought it said salad and tobacco. I was like, that's interesting.
As I said, the first pancake always goes a little bit wrong, so I'm going to hope.
Shout out to Jaden. Loving that you're listening in, mate. First one is always a gimme. You can just slide it off. It doesn't matter. First one's just to get you feeling. Oh, we got some more butter going on the pan.
So Andy, we talked about Lent, and we said that people have this Pancake Day, Shrove Tuesday, Mardi Gras as like a celebration before they spend 40 days fasting and praying. Lots of people give things up for Lent for 40 days. Are you giving anything up for Lent? Zach Carpenter just said he's going to give up pancakes for Lent.
Free.
Are you giving anything up?
Do you know what? I'm going to do it.
Put it in the comments if you're going to give anything up.
Yeah, I'm going to do mine live on this show. Okay, I'm gonna delete some apps from my phone right now.
Interesting.
Because for me, Lent is about making space. Just too much at me. I need to make way for the Lord. So we're going to make space. So I'm going to go on to my phone right now, and there's going to be some apps come off here. Let's go. Right, eBay, app removed. Here we go. Oh, Twitter is coming off my phone right now for Lent. Delete app. I've got to keep Instagram on for the youth, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'll take it off. That's the big two. That is the big two. Twitter is gone for Lent.
A bit more, because sometimes in our culture we think, oh, let's give something up, and it's all about the giving up and the pain of having 40 days without something like coffee or social media or chocolate, things like that. I'll give up something that's good, and I'll spend that. But what are you aiming to do whilst you give up those apps over these next 40 days? I know you've said it briefly.
Yeah, so one way to think about spiritual disciplines is you're training yourself, and so you're becoming more like something. But a different way to think about spiritual disciplines is it's like lying on an operating table, and you are saying to the doctor, operate on me, do what you want to do, change my heart. And so this year for me, I've been trying to just push into a little bit more stillness and silence. And one of the big barriers for me, one of the big distractions is I'm sat there in silence trying to pray or just be still before the Lord. And I'm thinking, what's on my phone? What's going on my phone? So I'm just trying to cut away at it a little bit. I used Twitter quite a lot last year just to keep up with the news, and that was okay. But I'm just feeling like I need to make space. I need to make space in my life. When Jesus came, before Jesus came, John the Baptist came. He made the crooked path straight, and he made way for the Lord. He made way for the Lord. And most of us are just far too busy, far too much distraction, far too much input. And so the easiest thing we can do is to stop doing some stuff. And for me, that's what Lent's about. Just cutting things off to make space for the Lord to move, and looking forward to Easter and remembering his death and his resurrection. The pancakes are good. That's the preach over.
It's amazing. Well done. And so you're going to do 40 days of not having those apps on your phone. But I'm just doing a bit of maths there, because 40 days represents Jesus in the wilderness, doesn't it? Like you said, fasting, resisting temptation just before he prepared for his ministry. But it's the 16th of Feb today, and Easter Sunday is on April the 4th. So that's not quite 40 days.
Well, there's different ways of thinking about time. Back in the Bible days, they weren't so tied to the calendars and the clocks as we were now. So they used, like, for example, 3 days to being kind of more than one, but less than a lot. So if you think about it, Jesus was only in the ground for 48 hours or so, but we use the term 3 days, a bit like we use few. And quite often in the scriptures, they use 40 And sometimes it might mean exactly 40 days and 40 nights, but sometimes it probably just means quite a long time. So that's 40 days in the scriptures. Then in the medieval church, they wanted to do Lent, but they counted Sundays as very special. So
Yeah.
they didn't count the Sundays as being part of it.
That's what I read.
46 days. So it messes with our minds a bit as modern people because we're so to the clock and to the calendar. But if Sundays are different for you, they don't count. And back in the day, it was more like a long period of time. Oh, we're hearing some good stuff about pancakes on Insta. Keep them going up if you haven't deleted them. If you haven't deleted Instagram, put your pancake photo on.
Oh yes, pancakes. Yeah. Even though we've just gone into that whole deleting it. If you're on social media and you've made your pancakes, put it on Instagram and tag us with hashtag Croydon Vineyard, or if you're on Facebook. I feel like I'm going against what we've just literally, loads of people are going to get rid of social media for Lent. So do that, that's good. If you want to tag us, and if you're not doing that, tag us on Facebook or Instagram, or send us a photo and hello@croydonvineyard.org.uk. Now, I hope your pancakes have turned out better than this, because I've just shooed my children away. Mine look like omelets. I'm slightly mortified. I feel like I'm not very able to multitask, to listen, to converse with you, Andy, and look at the comments and also cook at the same time.
It's about the pearls of wisdom I was dropping. It's, Yeah,
I got so absorbed in that.
It's difficult for me.
And so my kids are bugging me now. They want these pancakes. You're welcome to try it, lovely. I think I'm going to have to redo the recipe. It's not looking too good. I hope yours didn't end up looking quite like that.
Nice.
I don't know how Jamie Oliver does it. How do these chefs on the TV talk and actually...
Just watch and learn. What's been going on here? I mean, this is absolute poetry in the kitchen.
All I'm going to say is, you mothers out there who are tending your kids, cooking, and try and get all this done. I feel you right now.
Play the kids card. Go on.
Well done. Well done, you mothers out there. I'm with you.
Oh, that was massive. That flip. That was massive.
Do it again.
Play the replay.
Get it in slow motion. What else? Oh, I'm just looking through my notes.
Thing you're frying without wings. Lesley, are you giving up anything for Lent?
No, I'm not actually. I haven't made any more voice because the recipe's really bad. You can get the stuff out in a minute. I'm just on the call, sweet. I'm not. I'm not actually giving up anything for Lent this year. Do you know, in the past, I've done things like, one year I gave up makeup for Lent, which was really massive for me when I was a teenager. I decided not to wear makeup for the whole 40 days. And it was really quite hard because I had to go to a wedding at one point during that 40 days and I had to not wear makeup. So for me, that was something that was really massive because I found that I was hiding behind the mask of wearing makeup. And it was something about being vulnerable and just allowing myself to be me and not hide behind stuff as a safety net. And that was quite a big change in my life, actually. And as I spent time with the Lord and drawing near to him, he spoke to me about my identity and about, I mean, compared to people, martyrs and things, it's not massive. But for me, it was a really brave thing to have those 40 days of just not wearing makeup. So the Lord spoke to my heart about bravery and courage, and it was a good time. But actually, I'm not doing a lot. I'm not going to give up anything this time, but I am going to push into more prayer and seeking him, and some of the stuff we've been doing in our pods about discipline of intimacy and just cultivating more intimacy with the Lord and praying. And I probably will do a couple of days of an actual fast from food. That is so rude. You see what he's written? It was hard for him too when I didn't wear any makeup. Honestly, dangly earrings. What? Giving up dangly earrings? This is not an opportunity for you all to mock me. I love it. It's good banter. It's good banter.
I'm actually coming up nearly 40 years without makeup.
Oh, well done, Andy.
I just feel like you can't improve on perfection.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I made myself vulnerable there. And then...
Actually, I did have a request. Actually, my hair is going lockdown nuts.
Yeah.
And, I've got serious mad scientist vibes going on, and in the comments, I'm considering just going like number 2 or number 3 all over. But I am at the stage where I'm not sure it would all grow back. So it does feel a bit of a risk. If anybody's got any hair wisdom for me, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.
Oh my goodness, that is making yourself vulnerable tonight, Andy. Putting it on the line for the Lord. Love it. So we'd love to see your pancake results and your flips. And I think Zach Carpenter was encouraging us to put your best pancake flip film it. You know a pancake's gone wrong when you need a knife and fork. Mine were the thick pancakes. They weren't supposed to be the thick pancakes. They're supposed to be the French crepes. Do you know, I didn't have a French, you know, these thin ones that we're making, the crepe style. I did not have one of those until I was about 18. And I was going out with Tom and I went around his house and he made them because my mum's American and she always made the thick, fluffy American pancakes we would have with maple syrup. So it's funny what you grow up with and what you eat. I wonder, that's quite a good link into International Pancakes. Where are you watching from today? Put in the comments if you're watching from somewhere that's not Croydon. We want to give you a shout out. Oh, we've got some questions in. Oh, we've got some answers about your hair, Andy. Oh my goodness.
Getting a lot of requests for number 1 all over.
Number 1? Is that like literally nothing?
That's, yeah, pretty much. Pretty severe.
1 on the sides and halfway up the back, then grow a man bun, says that? That could be good. Oh, Tina's watching from Croydon. And I might not, I don't know. It's watching from Beddington. Markfield. That is a long way away in Forestdale.
Oh, that's a big one. That was a flip. That was a flip right there.
It was a flip.
Put it on the highlight.
Nathan, how are they tasting? They're all right. Is it okay? Have you got some stuff on it? No. Its own. Shall I make another one? Shall I try another one? All right, I'll try another one while we're still talking. And hopefully, I was wondering if maybe we could get Rachel Gwynn on the call and she could show us her pancakes that she's made. And the Rands, Ricky and Sarah, and I've sent you a link. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, secret link onto some people. Secret link onto some people. Get them on. Love to see a few more.
And Ostina, maybe if you've got yours in a minute, we can get you back on as well. Now, someone was Joey and Danny are watching from Manchester, and I heard they were having crispy duck pancakes tonight.
Oh, big shout there.
Crispy duck pancakes.
Live
from Manchester. Congratulations to them because they got married during lockdown. So enjoy those pancakes. I'm going to try it again. The boys say it's not too bad. You need some. You need some golden syrup. Here you go. It's big Nathan made his pancake without any topping on it. Interesting. There are some.
Does anybody
sugar in the pancake recipe, can't you?
Oh,
is that cheating?
That's big. Right, all 4 mine. I've got 4 out of what I've done. They're all done.
Andy, you're a pro.
I'm into the eating.
Very good.
I'm into the eating.
I'm going to have to make another batch afterwards and concentrate.
I'm going to cut a banana. I'm going to get my banana topping on. Let's see if I can narrow it down a little bit for you.
That is good. Tina's doing all the behind the scenes stuff. Have we got anyone who's come on to show us their creation? Oh,
they're just coming on now.
I asked a few people beforehand.
Hey. James, welcome.
Technology.
I'm just starting a new one.
Started a new one. Got a little bit of feedback.
Rachel, you just have to mute your so that we can't hear you, otherwise it will go round and round.
So lift it up and show us, Rachel. You said you did the first one, didn't work. Oh, yes.
I can hear you now.
That's looking
Good.
good.
Just putting some more mixture in it.
That is looking good. What are you going to have on top?
I have lemon here. I've already eaten like 5 pancakes while you guys have been chatting.
Nice. What good way to eat pancakes and have some fellowship with you. Oh, Andy, that looks good. That's very neatly lined up.
Yeah, that's where you go with the bananas. Nice little line down the middle. And then if I can get the camera angle right with the lighting, we're going to go zigzag across the pancake.
That is amazing.
Up and down. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Should I see if I can flip it?
I'm going to try and flip this
A
one.
live flipping attempt.
We should
A live flipping
it
attempt. Here we go, Rachel. No pressure. We'll put. Oh, we've had a couple there. We've had a couple.
It's kind of almost.
I've just ruined that as well.
No.
There will not be, yeah.
And then the fold, the roll. Guys, I should be charging for this. I really should.
I won't be charging for this one though. Might want a refund. Rachel, have you been at work today?
Yeah, I have been at work today. I'm in work most days. Yeah.
And are you out of the house, or are you at home working?
Mostly going into work. So I'm a speech and language therapist. So I still have to see people face to face. But I'm kind of glad. It's even though we have to wear lots of PPE and things, it's kind of nice to still be able to see people in real life.
That is good. So it's quite nice to come home to a pancake.
Or 10.
Or 10, yeah. It's gone up from 5 to 10 now, has it?
I usually made half the mixture because it's just me. But it's fine. I'll just eat all of the pancakes.
If anybody's eaten more than 4 pancakes, can you put the number you've eaten in the comments? We'll see who's eaten the most.
This
Are you
is
going to admit it?
number 5.
5. Is that number 5 for you, Rachel?
Yeah, I've not had dinner though, so.
Yeah, but pancake has to be the dinner sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't need to make excuses. It's okay.
It's just one thing.
That one. That's because I tried to bring the plate over.
Right, I'm going to leave you guys to it and let someone else.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, to talk and cook it? Harder than I realised.
I can just smell it burning.
Thank you, Rachel. It's really good to see you.
Bye.
Thanks. Very good. And have we got another guest coming on? Oh my goodness, Damien's going for 10.
Jaden's getting them down. Number 5.
Never one for a small target, are you? Jaden's on number 5 and still wants more, but he's not allowed. Mother putting her foot down there. But you're
When I'm done,
you're
take
good,
that very
2
restrained.
2 and Kate's done. I'm going to try one more, but I think I'll try not to flip it this time because I think that messed it up. Almost look like a shawarma, Andy.
I don't even know what shawarma is.
What's
I'll have to Google
shawarma?
that later.
A type of pancake. I mean, Andy looks like one, or his pancake looks like one. Interesting. Let's go down, Danny. Did you know? So I've got some more international pancakes. Apparently, in Estonia, on Shrove Tuesday, it's not necessarily pancakes. They'll eat pea soup and whipped cream.
Pea soup.
I couldn't figure out the symbolism of that one. And in Belarus, the Ukraine, and Russia, they'll have a pancake like a blini. Have you ever had a blini?
I don't think I have ever had a blini.
More savoury one. Loving this. This is great. I'm trying to think of any random facts.
Oh, we've got a bit of Instagram action going on, apparently. Good stuff, guys. Tag yourself in there if you haven't deleted your app. Loads of good stuff going on in the...
Oh, go on.
Go on, Lesley.
I've got another joke for you. I did quite like this one. Why did the pancake miss breakfast?
I don't know, Lesley. Why did the pancake miss breakfast?
Because he was choco late.
That's poor.
That's not poor.
Even for me, that is poor.
That's not poor.
It's not even a pancake pun. It's about chocolate.
He is a chocolate on pancakes. Or you give it up. Stop joining in with him. My kid's joining in now as well. Well, I think that is like us nearly running into the ground, Andy, with the amazing entertainment we have provided tonight. Tina, did we have anyone else? Did we have Ostina or other Rands available to just show?
Ostina's coming back.
I don't know how Andy knows some people. Ostina, welcome back. How did your pancake go?
Coming back.
They came out like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, never mind, Andy jealous. I'm jealous of those. Look at those.
Whoop. Sorry, one moment.
Alcina's come and blown us out of the water. Look at those. Hold it right up to the camera, Alcina. Right, come on, own up. Which shop did you order those from, Alcina? How did you get delivery?
That is amazing.
All in the presentation.
And Ostina, they're gluten-free. Are they dairy-free? Did you say you did use some eggs?
I did use eggs, so they're not dairy-free, but you could use and they're keto-friendly as well. So there's cream cheese in there, eggs, almond milk, cinnamon. What else? There's something else. A dash of coconut flour.
Coconut flour. Did you put the baking powder in those ones?
Yeah, that's why they're so fluffy.
Ostina, how can you do this to us? We're all separate.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't talking while I was making mine.
Yeah, true.
And unlike Andy, I didn't have like a couple of days to practice. We all know that's true, Andy. You were practicing well before.
But Andy, regular pancakes, don't you, Andy? You make
I've been preparing my whole life for this moment, Alcina. It goes beyond practice. It's about who you are.
Well,
so it's skill.
It's character.
Okay.
I did prepare, but it still somehow didn't quite. I think they're okay.
And they still taste nice. So even though they don't have the flour and the milk in them, they still taste really good.
It's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. I've been challenged in the comments. I've been challenged in the comments. Go on, Alcina. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, that's fine. You always do that anyway. You're an expert at it.
Anyway.
Is he an expert?
Yeah, an expert.
Oh, sorry, Ostina.
A regular Albert Eggstein.
I was behind.
Oh gosh.
Sorry. I'll let you crack on now.
Unbelievable. Alcina, it's going to be me and you doing it next year.
I'm off this one next year. Get off.
See, this is the pretty side. You don't want to see the kitchen. It's a bombshell.
It's good. Bit of confession of sin coming.
That's Ash Wednesday tomorrow, I think.
Oh. I've been challenged to eat a whole pancake in one go. I feel like this is what live television's about.
Yeah, it's not going to be hard for you.
Go for it, just to prove. Got a whole one.
Are you going to try it?
We're gonna
Those
try
look
it.
really good.
They do look really good, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. This is totally unnecessary.
Andy. Just pretend you're at the dentist. Open wide.
Oh, not empty. Oh my gosh.
Things put on Andy. This turned into a summer camp.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're just pretending. Like half of it already been in, Lesley.
So that, what was that, Sina?
I said half of the pancake went in. He could do the rest. Everyone start typing Andy in the comments. Andy.
Who let Alstina on?
Amazing. Get on with it.
Oh, it just feels unpleasant. I was quite pleased with this pancake. Yeah. And what's going on in the life of the church at the moment, Lesley?
Are you genuinely asking? from yourself. What's going on in the life of the church? We have got our pods happening. There may be someone is going straight onto pod after this, but pods are great. But who can top this, honestly? That would be interesting.
God.
Someone may have a Tuesday pod. We've got. Yeah, I feel like he's trying to deflect onto me while he's messing around.
If the church notices, I'll do the whole thing. I promise.
Church notices. Well, we've got our encounter evenings on Sunday nights, which have been really fun. It's not, not quite on this level, but live Zoom calls where we can message and we go to breakout rooms and have a quick chat, and you can receive some live prayer ministry. That's been really, really fun, actually. Fun and transformative, actually. What is Tom saying? Is he saying that to me or you, Andy? Your appraisal coming up. Because my terrible church notices, or just trying to make you laugh now, so that you pancake. Anyway, there's been some great encounter evenings. We've still got our e-services on Sunday mornings. Trying to connect as best as we can. We're trying to find things like this, different ways of connecting. I mean, it's all online, which is all different, and Zoom calls are Zoom calls, but just trying to find creative ways of doing that, so that we can have some fun and still see each other and interact as best as we can at the moment. Because, the Lord's still the Lord. He's moving. He's doing amazing stuff. We keep hearing stories of people having breakthroughs in their lives and prayers answered and going deeper with Him and the Holy Spirit moving. Look at me. I'm trying to say. All the comments are, make Andy laugh now. Go on, Andy. Do it, Andy.
He's going to have an accident. Please don't.
He is. I caught that one, Austina. Well done. He's putting honey. No. Not. Oh my goodness. We actually do it. Do you know something? A little secret was that when back in the day, Andy was in my youth group. I won't say anything about ages, but we've had plenty of times where we've had these youth games where you have to eat crackers or do that kind of stuff. It's bringing flashbacks now, Andy. I feel like we're back on youth camp. Okay, there's still time.
Forgive me for talking with my mouth full.
I think he's actually putting honey onto a spoon.
Just to help it go down.
With a dash of lemon.
Helps the lockdown go down.
You did it, Lesley.
spoonful of honey. The lockdown go down. Yeah. Well, this has been amazing. On many levels. It's been brilliant. I've got, I don't know if you can see, as Osina said, there's a total bombshell mess here that's gone off. So I'm going to have to do that. My kids have been behind the scenes saying, please make us some different pancakes. So I'm going to have to make another batch now. But it's a quick thing to do, actually. If you're not talking, it's quite quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Making the pancakes is quite easy to whip them up. And then, as Andy has nicely demonstrated, they're easy to eat. And you can easily put toppings on, which makes it a nice meal.
Alstina, you stole the show. Superb pancakes. Very impressive. Fantastic. You absolutely battered me.
I would prefer to say that I splattered you.
Okay. Yeah, got ya.
It is the king of puns. Amazing banter. But happy Pancake Day, everybody. It's been really good to see you and to read you. And I hope you had some fun. And I hope you didn't really eat more than 10 pancakes. But if you did, maybe you need to go and lie down now. Have a drink of water. And we will hopefully do something like this again soon because it's super fun. Great way to connect. And thank you to Ostina for being our lovely guest. And thank you to Rachel for being our lovely guest and good sports. And we have loved seeing you all, or loved being together as best we can tonight. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I think we're probably nearly 7. So we're kids are circling around now, asking for more pancakes. So I'll have to go and concentrate. So we will see you again soon. Don't forget, we've got our e-service on Sunday morning, and we've got our encounter service on Sunday evening, and our pods, our small groups, happen throughout the week, which is another way of connecting in a smaller sense with other people in the church.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Maybe had a bit too much.
See you on the weekend, guys. Enjoy your pancakes. Love you lots. Missing you, everybody. Have a great evening. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye.